back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing The Riddler Year One, which expands upon the villain of Matt Reeves' The Batman film. Now, I was super excited for this when it was first announced because there's a lot more to Edward Nashton than we saw in the film, and this graphic novel does a really great job at showing who they were. And it's also written by Paul Dano, which is just awesome that they got the actor who portrayed the character on screen to write the miniseries. Now, this graphic novel follows, of course, Edward Nashton, who is a forensic accountant, as they soon learn the dark secrets of Gotham's underworld and how they started developing their plan that we saw in the movie. Now, I would highly recommend this one if you guys have not read this one yet. I'm going to start off by talking about the art style in this miniseries, and I think they did a great job with it. I really like it. It definitely screams Gotham when they're in the streets, and of course, and the Batman is really in the background, and we get to see a lot more about how Edward started viewing themselves very similar to the Batman in what they're doing to help save Gotham. Really does bring this story to life, and I really like the character designs. They definitely do scream very similar to what we saw on screen, which is very important, but there is that kind of distorted feel at times, and I really like that. Definitely makes it very unique, and I quite like that. This graphic novel does show us a lot more about who Edward was, and we really get to see a lot more into their head as they are the ones narrating this story, and it definitely starts to see how they had this twisted perspective of their place to save Gotham compared to the Batman, which I think was really great. And we also get to see a little bit more of their early years in the orphanage and their connection to Thomas Wayne and the hope that Thomas gives to him. You matter. And we get to really see how that is then tarnished a little bit more. And then even in the movie, how the character of Thomas Wayne is, of course, very more corrupted than he originally thought. And that was great. I also really did enjoy, next to the art style, that we got to see a lot more of the kind of Riddler note style in this graphic novel. It's just really brings it to life, and it definitely feels like the sketches that we saw in the movie brought into the comic book pages. And we get to see them really just feel like they have finally discovered the dark truths of Gotham, and they can save it alongside the Batman. And that was really explored really well in this one. And this is just a great read, like I said. And honestly, if you were very fascinated by that character in the film, this graphic novel really shows how that plan was developed and all the steps that went into it. And we really get to see their kind of descent into the Riddler. Highly recommended. Go pick this graphic novel up if you have not read this miniseries yet, because I don't think you will be disappointed if you are a fan of the Batman. And it's just great to see more of this world expanded upon, now in graphic novels and next year on television. And I cannot wait for the sequel to the Batman. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.